The Fairly Odd Parents, Episode 199, The Tooth Trade. It started at a flea market out in Knox County. Not much of a tourist trap. More like a place where old collectors tried to dump sun-damaged VHS tapes and VHS players still covered in cigarette ash. I was combing through a box of old Nickelodeon tapes when I found a clear plastic case with no label. Just a sticky note slapped on the front that read, "You probably shouldn't." Naturally, I did. The tape. I popped it into my combo TV VHS deck back at the apartment. The screen was mostly static, but after a few seconds, the Fairly Odd Parents theme started. Sort of. There was no music. The screen was washed out. Timmy's hat was missing, and he had a subtle but unsettling scowl. The backgrounds were incomplete, pencil outlines and looping clouds. Instead of singing, Cosmo and Wanda just floated in silence. Cosmo's pupils were jittering. Wanda didn't blink once. The title card read, The Tooth Trade. But the font was crooked, almost like it was stitched together out of teeth. There was a faint buzzing sound under the title. Not music. Like a dental drill, slightly muffled. The episode. The episode opened with Timmy in his room, staring at a cup full of baby teeth. The camera zoomed in on them far too long. You could hear them clicking together softly, even though they weren't moving. "They said the fairy gives you quarters," Timmy mumbled, "but I heard sometimes she wants more than that." Cosmo and Wanda appeared behind him, but they looked off, drawn too sharply, with thick black outlines. Their movements were stuttered. Wanda whispered something in reverse audio. I rewound it, played it again. She never left. Timmy climbed into bed with a flashlight and placed the cup of teeth under his pillow. The Tooth Fairy. Around this time, something weird started happening in my room. The TV screen dimmed slightly, like the brightness was being sucked out. I felt a cold breeze, not imaginary, like actual cold air. Then a faint tinkling sound, like teeth clinking together in a jar. Back on the screen, Timmy was tossing and turning. The camera panned slowly to his window. There was a figure hovering outside, a humanoid silhouette with long limbs and a mouth that stretched vertically like a zipper. Her wings were like broken glass. When she entered, it wasn't animated. It was live action. A real figure, shot in low light, stepped into the cartoon world. Her hands were wrapped in gauze. Her fingers tapped rhythmically as she approached Timmy's bed. Timmy didn't wake up. She leaned down and sniffed him, like an animal. Then she reached under the pillow, pulled out the cup of teeth, and whispered, "These aren't enough." She stared at the camera, at me. Then the tape cut to static. Reality bleeds through. I ejected the tape. My TV remained static. But the screen didn't go black. It reflected the room. My room. Not like a mirror. It was like a window. Behind me, I saw movement. When I turned, no one was there. But on the floor, a tooth. Not mine. Just lying there. The final scene. I played the tape again later that night. This time, there was a new ending. Timmy was now fully animated again, sitting in bed, smiling. All his teeth were gone. "She said it was a fair trade," he said. "I didn't need 'em. Got plenty of tapes now." He pulled up his mattress. Underneath, dozens of VHS tapes, all unlabeled, all humming faintly. I reached under my own pillow. Just on a lark. There were 3 new tapes there. One had my name on it. The comedic twist. The last thing the tape showed was a commercial, seemingly out of place. A fake advertisement for Fairy Dental Insurance. Cosmo was the spokesperson. "Lose your teeth? Don't worry, trade them for tapes. Collect the full set and you too can unlock the eternal tooth stream." Wanda adds, "Side effects may include gum evaporation, chronic VHS obsession, and a noticeable lack of molars." Timmy grinned one last time at the screen, gumming a bowl of pudding. "Don't forget to floss." Epilogue. Now every morning I check under my pillow. More tapes, fewer teeth. I'm down to 3 incisors and 1 VHS player that never turns off. The screen flickers endlessly, showing me glimpses of other episodes that never aired, of characters blinking out of sync, of messages I can't quite read. I'd say don't watch them, but then again, it's a fair trade, right?